malimutan ng ina ang anak niyang tangang. Hindi kita malilimutan, kailan may di mababayaan. Hindi kita malilimutan, kailan may di mababayaan. Pabayaan. Hindi kita malilimutan, kailan may di pababayaan.
Hindi kita malilimutan, hindi kita pababayaan. Nakaukit magpakailanman sa aking palad ang iyong pangalan. Malilimutan ba ng ina ang anak na galing sa kanya? Sanggol sa kanyang sinapupunan, paano niya matatalikdan? Ngunit kahit na malilimutan ng ina ang anak niyang tangan, hindi kita malilimutan, kailan may di pababayaan. Hindi kita malilimutan, kailan may di pababayaan.
Malilimutan ba ng Diyos Ama na ikaw ay katumbas ng buhay niya? Mula ika'y sanggol, inalagaan niya. paano niya matatalikdan? Minsa'y ating nakakalimutan na tayo ay nanggaling sa Kanya. Hindi Kanya malilimutan, kailan may di pababayaan. Hindi Kanya malilimutan, minsan siya'y iyong iniwanan. Hindi Kanya kinalimutan.
I truly believe that there is beauty in everything. In this lifetime, we have an Uncle Nonoy. He has too many attributes to list. I'll highlight a few. Creative, brilliant, caring, funny, empathetic, humble, and true. Recently, my dad shared a story about how comedic Uncle Nonoy is. They were in the kitchen, Uncle Nonoy, my dad, and Marisol, his caregiver. There was a little disagreement, and Uncle Nonoy went into a defensive karate position and told my dad, "Okay, let's go." It broke up the tension, and they all laughed. After his passing, I read my Uncle Nonoy's book for the first time, the bookmark. I remember seeing the books neatly lined up, the green book cover, and his model-like photo on the back and biography. I tried to read it before, but my young brain couldn't understand his intellectual writing. This time, I dove into it and took in all his words. His care of social justice issues, of oppression and hope moves me. The timing of this read was perfect, God's time. I won't give too much of the book away, but the story is parallel in some ways to my life right now. God's plan. My only disappointment is that I didn't have a Q&A session with him. Fun fact, it takes place in the city that we love, San Francisco, and there's a character in the book named Anna. I'd like to think that inspired my parents to give me my name, because his book was written before I was born. Uncle Nonoy had a world of his own in his room, and he didn't sit idle. He was nonstop and used all the minutes of each day, crafting a box, writing a memoir, or science theories, fixing and tinkering with electronics. He had many projects. Sometimes it would be hard for him to rest because he had so much to do. As we grew up, we watched his technology world evolve with the times. He was neat and meticulous. Everything had a place, an organized system, filed with his label maker and wooden boxes. He cared about the earth. He loved music. He often played loudly in the background. He played the mandolin, loved watching Star Trek, and enjoying a Coca-Cola. He also asked questions and was curious about things. He was eager to learn and research everything science, electronics, technology, and Ukraine. Uncle Nonoy was constant. Not having Uncle Nonoy physically here is hard. Knowing that I can't ask him to review my sentence structure, my story, or if we need batteries, or him asking us about issues he has with his laptop or iPad to discuss the state of the world, the comfort of his presence in this ever-changing world. For my whole life, my grandma and grandpa and dad looked after him. Thank you, Dad. But in retrospect, Uncle Nonoy took care of all of us too. We take care of each other. David said it best. We will never have another Uncle Nonoy in our lifetime. We are blessed. He is irreplaceable and missing from us. When one person is missing, the whole world seems empty. There is really no way to describe it, this feeling, like a note missing from a song or a screw that holds that wooden box together. And still, I know he's here, in our hearts. He's woven into the fabric of who we are as a family and individually. Uncle Nonoy taught us compassion and gave light to mental health and how important self-care is, how art, the human condition, is good for the soul. I admire how he lived life on his own terms. And today, we're here together. So you see, life, there is beauty in everything. Grief and love are conjoined, and you don't get one without the other. Today, we are reminded how short life really is and how we are just passing through. Here we are today, celebrating Uncle Nonoy's life through prayer, our belief, our faith, that we will all be together again. Thank you, Uncle Nonoy, for your love and the gift of you. Your memory lives on. Every day we'll live with a part of you with us. I will never pass a Coke can or bottle without pausing to think of you. And there are no losses, only gratitude. Thank you for inspiring us to live authentically and with compassion. Maybe that karate move will come to good use one day. In all these ways, we remember you forever. We love you. Thank you.
my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
There's times in life when things don't go your way, when you reach for love, but love seems far away, when you're holding on and you feel there's no end. They'll be there for you time and time again. They were your eyes when you could not see. They gave you hope and hope that you'd believe when you're searching for the naked light of day. They held your hand and showed you the way. Remember the heroes. Remember the ones who gave their lives. Remember their story, a chapter in the book of time. Remember the heroes, the ones that died for you. Hold them close to your heart.
Poets often use many words to say a simple thing. It takes thought and time and rhyme to make a poem sing. With music and words I've been playing. For you I have written a song, to be sure that you'll know what I'm saying. I'll translate as I go along. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Where do I begin to tell the story of my great love? The sweet story that is older than the sea. The simple truth about the love giving. Where do I start? With her first love, He gave me present world to run me another love. He gave into my He my 第三空的个，那个要什么语是讲的来？